What's up guys, it's Ryu here, and today we are going to be talking about Strange Janemba's EZA. Now it did come out yesterday night, which it was too late for me to start recording again. I already had put out 3 videos yesterday, which it was a lot to talk about yesterday, especially with the UI Goku controversy and all that type of stuff and refunds, which I'm happy everyone got. But now we're here to talk about the JP side, which is Strange Janemba, and what I can say about this Strange Janemba is that he's not as impressive as the other 120 EZAs in my opinion. He's more in the realm of the way they buffed AGL's Super Vegeta, which they didn't give him as many buffs as they should have, in my opinion, because he was supposed to be the busted unit when he came out for his EZA, but he only got minor buffs. For Strange Janemba, I think we got kind of the same deal with there being minor buffs, not anything really crazy in terms of attack damage or major defensive wall that he can be, but I'm going to be talking about that right here. But before we get into that, make sure to sub, like, and comment, all that type of stuff. It helps out the video. I greatly appreciate all that type of stuff. But with all that done, once you do all that type of stuff, let's go ahead and start talking about the Strange Janemba. Of course, the leader skill stays the same for all 120 units, which is their typing, type key +3, and then HP attack and defense 130%, and then the opposite typing for the same color, which would be type key +3, and then HP attack and defense 90%. The super attack is something that kinda annoys me in a way, how there's no actual buffs to Janemba, and he only gets the massively lowers defense, which a lot of events counter this, which I kind of don't like, that he doesn't get anything for himself to gain when using a super attack, besides getting a massively lower defense for the opponent. Now, although this would be good in certain situations, there isn't a lot of events that allow you to use this effect. Usually more of the recent events actually like block this off entirely, like super early into their event or their stage or anything like that. So stuff like this kind of sucks because a lot of enemies usually block lower defense, block lower attack, block a lot of other things. So yeah, the super attack isn't really cool due to the fact that there's no self buff that you can get for this Janemba. For the passive skill, attack and defense 100%, guards all attacks, medium chance of evading enemies attack, plus an additional chance of evading enemies attack plus 10% with each attack evaded within the same turn. Now, with the way I think Guresh translated it, he said that 10% is only going to be for that turn. Now, as you can see, he does get quite the defensive kit in this passive. He gets 100% defense plus the attack. He guards all attacks no matter what, which means that all of them will be non-effective against him. And then he gets a medium chance of evading the super attacks or attacks, and then he gets a 10% for each attack he evades. So the more he evades, the more he's going to be evading in the future. In that turn, I am pretty sure it's just that one turn, which is really nice. He's honestly one of the better defensive units in the game. Something that, extreme strength ESBR or something that is super battle roll that you could use him in, those would be really good for you to use them in, especially for like movie bosses, SBR, that type of stuff. Really good kit that he has, super defensive. I think people would literally be able to tank a lot of things in this game with this Janemba. But that stands the question, what makes this Janemba and this Janemba, like, why would you want to use this Janemba over this Janemba? Well, let's hurry up and take a look at the Janemba's EZA, which is like I said, another no buff, which he kind of doesn't even need it, but attack and defense 70%, guard activated against all attacks, medium chance of evading enemies attack, and then for 1 turn plus an additional 40% for 4 turns when guard is activated. So I think it would have been nice for like this kit to been put on this character, but just add all the extra stats that this one has already. So keep the attack and defense 100%, have the guard all attack instead of the invading enemies attack, which of course you don't want the same unit or the same copy of something. The extra chance of evading is really nice, but having that extra 40% would have been amazing. Now it shows that this is a more attack or offensive oriented kit, and this is a more defensive oriented kit, which I don't mind. This Janemba is pretty good as is. He's not bad. This is not a bad EZA. This is more of a balanced, like, okay EZA. He could have been better, definitely. Like, for sure he could have been one of the best. But for sure, this character right here, this kit, is more defensive and can be put in a lot of situations where he will actually thrive in, especially like Super Battle Road and Legendary Goku and stuff where a lot of attacks pile up, and you can throw him in that situation where he'll guard the attack, he'll have a lot of attack ready, defense ready, and then he'll start evading like a bunch of attacks while he's in this state. I do like that he's like that, so that we have like more variety in terms of this Janemba and this Janemba. The in Janemba is a lot more offensive with him being the 40% buff with the attack and defense 70%. So it's really nice with that. I just really wish if they gave him this, that they should have gave him the raised defense or massively raised defense for one turn after his super attack. So no matter what, he would basically be taking no damage no matter what happens to him. That would have been really cool to add on with this dodging kit and him adding you know, the guard all that all Janembas usually have. I think that would have been one of the better things to put in his kit. I think personally that would have been the best thing to put in his kit, even though a lot of people like numbers and a lot of people like high attack stats, you know. I do think that having that would have made this character really good. Even though they wouldn't hit massive numbers, they would be taking no damage from literally any source in this game. But that's pretty much it for this video, talking about the Strength Janemba EZA. Not the craziest, but just said definitely not a bad EZA at all. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. See y'all in the next one, and peace.